Hi everybody and welcome to Budget with Tiffany. I'm Tiffany. I'm so excited to have you here today. I'm going to be doing several things. I'm going to be doing my cash unstuffing for the final week of February. I'm going to do a cash condensing, and then I'm going to reset some of my envelopes for the first full week of March, since we're already March 7th right now. So let me jump right in. So it has been a very busy week. So I'm filming this on Friday, as I just said, the 7th. So today, actually, the video that I posted for my debt binder video talking about the news that we got about DJ's brother posted. So first off, thank you all very much for all your love and support and well wishes and prayers and everything. It really means a lot to me. Yeah, it's been a whirlwind week, I guess. Hospice has come in and gotten him set up with a bed so he can, basically they set it up in the living room so that he can, use a little button to like sit up and watch movies and stuff. And but he's been sleeping a lot. He sleeps in the living room, and then I guess his parents are sleeping in the living room on the couches so that they're there with him. So yeah, they're getting all of that medication and all that to help with any potential pain and stuff. And then family and friends are being notified, and those in the area are coming in to, see him and check in and everything and make sure everybody's doing okay. And we're reaching out to friends and family that aren't in the area to let them know what's going on and stuff. So it's been a very busy week. My manager is very wonderful and has said that I can work from home as much as needed right now. So this week I ended up working from home all week. I'm going to try to go into the office at least one day next week, just to get out of the house, but also just to kind of see everybody and do some stuff that I need to do in the office and stuff, and it'll be good. And then on top of all of that, we got like 8 to 9 inches of snow on, I think it was Tuesday night to Wednesday morning. Yes. It was snowy enough that the buses, I think part of the issue was it started out as rain and then turned to snow. So then there was like ice and stuff, but they closed down like buses and stuff, and most of the schools either went full like online learning or closed down and stuff. But so I think all of us just ended up working from home that day anyway. But yeah, it's been a busy week, and very glad it is Friday and have the weekend, other than the fact that it's the time change this weekend, so I'm not really looking forward to losing an hour of sleep. But it is what it is. And the positive side of that is we'll get it staying lighter later, but it'll go back to being dark in the morning when I get up. And I mean, I guess it's still technically dark, but by the time I take the bus to go into work, it's getting lighter. Now it'll go back to being dark for a few weeks, but it is that time of year, so nothing we can do about it until they decide to stop making us change our clocks. So as far as envelopes and expenses, didn't have too much. Most of this is one trip to Target. But I will point out I created new dashboards for my binders, and so kind of a little springy and a little more colorful, and just felt like a change. So decided to get those in there and show them off. So let's see. For our weekly variable expenses, didn't have too much. Had 2 groceries, our normal Aldi trip, which was $37.49, and then a couple things that I needed at Target for $19.63, so it was $57.12. So 50. If I do 62 minus 57, I'll get back 5. So we got 50, 70, 95, 96, 97, 98. And then spending, I bought a couple like things at Target. I can't even remember what it was that I bought, but it was $6.99, so we're gonna take $7. So if I do 12, I'll do the same thing and get it back a 5. So we got 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 66. And I'm gonna deal with the buffer later on. I did not create a new envelope because I'm actually gonna get rid of buffer, so I'll readdress that later when I do the probably my either cash condensing or the cash stuffing part. So let's see, and then in my annual expense finder, we did get our taxes done, and so it ended up being $110 for the tax prep fee. I used a different company than I did last year, so we got 110, so it was a little cheaper because the company I used last year, which was TurboTax, was going to be way more expensive. So I switched over to doing Tax Act, and it ended up being 110. It would have been a little cheaper, except for with having self-employment for doing YouTube and Etsy, which really at this point is just Etsy because I haven't gotten any money yet for YouTube, but I had to do the self-employment and then our state tax. So and then in our longer term sinking funds binder, I bought some new underwear at Target because I needed some underwear. So I'll take, it was a $16.99, so 17. So I'll take $83 back. So 50, 70, 80, 283. So we got 100, 250, 60, 70. Didn't grab enough. So 100, 200, 250, 60, 70, 80, 283. So 283. And then DJ, he wanted to go to the state wrestling tournament to support a couple of the kids that he knows, and that was $17 to go for the ticket, which is just so horrible because that was only for like half the day. If you went to the second half of the day as well, you had to pay an additional, I'm guessing, $17. So the costs have gotten so obnoxious. But and then I think he and a couple people went out to lunch, so he picked up lunch, so that was $50. So $67. So I've got 100. I'm gonna get back 33. Let me swap one of these 50s. So we got 20, 40, 50. So we can do 20, 30, 2, 33. So we got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 30, 2, 33. So 433. And then toiletries, I've just picked up a couple toiletry items at Target, and that was $8.53, so I think I rounded that up to $9. So if I do 24 minus the 9, I'll get back 15. So 50, 70, 85. And then for our business binder, so we owed the federal government $416, but then we got $271 back from Minnesota. So we're gonna take out $145 from taxes. So 100, 20, 30, 45. So we got 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 72, 73, 74. So 474. And that was, I think, slightly more than what we would have had like at the end of the year before I started adding taxes in for this year, for Etsy, what I take out for Etsy. So we're more or less back to square one. So we should have 411.63. So let me take out the 70 that I had here to make change. So we got 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 92, 94, 96, 98, 400, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 412, which is perfect. So let me clean up just a little bit and get set up to do the cash condensing. So be right back. Okay, so I've just added some extra money over here. Got some of my 500 and 1,000 placeholders. And so let me jump into our variable expense binder. I'm gonna skip back just to spending. So we got 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 66. 20, 30, 40, 50, 66. So in our home and pet binder for drops, we have 20, 40, 55, 62, 64, 65. 5, 7, 9, 10. So still got 65. So I was contemplating, because I know a lot of people sell, you know, these and make them out of like vellum and everything. And I don't know that I'd want to necessarily make the dashboards out of vellum or anything, but I wasn't sure if people would be interested in me actually listing them as an Etsy offer to make customized placeholders and selling them, but not sure yet, haven't decided, but I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. So for gutters, we have $70, so nothing we can do there. Home insurance, we've got 500, 600, 700, 50, 70, 90, 800. And we got 20, 40, 60. So we still have $860. Home maintenance, we've got 1,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 900. So 1,900. Swap all of this for another 100. Home miscellaneous, got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 50. home projects. We've got 21,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900,000. 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, let's see. I'm gonna keep the 50. So 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 97, 99, 100. So 22,450. Always so nice to get to do a condensing, makes it easier to count and fewer bills in here, restocks my prop money for future stuffings. So in outdoors, we've got 200, 50, 70, 85, 90, so 50, 75, 85, 95, 100. We got $300 in outdoors. Property taxes, we've got 1,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 92, 94, 96, 98, 2,000. So $2,000, yay. Don't have anything in rough. For food, we've got 50, 60, 75, 76, no, 86, nothing you can do there. Cat litter, we've got 49, so nothing we can do there. Medicine, got 30, so I can just swap those two for a 10. Pet sitting, we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 70, 95, 500. And I think since I'm gonna need, we're gonna be paying for pet sitting at the end of this month when we go on our trip, I'm just gonna leave it as 100s and not swap it out for a 500. For vet, we've got 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, so nothing we can do there. Actually, no, change my mind. Swap that for the 500. Our annual expense binder. Our credit card fees, we've got 190, so we're all good there. Car insurance, we've got 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75. We got 175. Car registration, we've got 150, so nothing we can do there. Christmas, we've got 70, all good there. Coaching fees, we've got 102, no, 104. Gifts, we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 87, 89, 91, 93, 95, 97, 99, 100. Hair, we just have 26, nothing we can do there. Massage, we've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 85, 92, 93, 94, 95. 2040. Still got 195. Tax prep fees, we just have the 20s, so we're good there. And we just got $2 and you need a budget. In yoga, we've got 80, so all good there. Our longer term sinking funds binder for car maintenance. Got 1,000, 100, 200, 20, 40, 550. Clothing, I think we're good. We got 200, 250, 70, 83. Forgot that I didn't have any 20s when I did that. Coaching, we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, and 13. No, 433. Health, we've got 200, 50, 70, 90, 5, 97, 99, 100. Oh, it just cracks me up that I have a piece of, looks like shortcake, strawberry shortcake as my prop holder for health. Just makes me laugh. Opportunities, we've got 500, 600, 700, 800, 50, 70, 80, 90, 900, yes, 900. Almost to 1,000. Tattoo, we've got 100, 20, 40, 65, 72, 74, 75. $175. And DJ had already been thinking about, you know, what other tattoo he wanted to get, and now with everything going on with his brother, he kind of wants to get something to kind of honor his brother. So now he's starting to think about that. Technology, we've got 600, 700. Toiletries, we've got 85, so we're all good there. And travel, got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 400. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So 4,410. Business binder for equipment, we've got 100, 200, 300, 20, 45, 47, 49, 50. Giveaways, these. I've got 20, 35, 37, 38, so we're all good there. HP ink, I've got 10, 15, 20, 22, 23, 24. Materials, I've got 50, 70, 95, 97, 99, 100. Miscellaneous, just got 20, so we're all good there. PO box is the same. Don't have anything in shipping. Shop small, I've got 20, 35, 37, 39, 40. Taxes, we've got 300, 400, 50, 70, 274. 474. And YouTube Premium is 155, so we're all good there. I think the only other thing I was gonna check on is my Friday challenge and my periodically. I like to save money since, let's see, so we got 155 in the Friday challenge. I did come in here and condense a little bit, so off camera, so I think they're mostly good, but I wanted to check. So the periodically I've got 2,500, 600, 50, 65, 67, 68. So yeah, so we're good in here. Nothing to condense. So yeah, so that is it for the condensing. So let me again resituate to do my cash stuffing, so I'll be right back. Okay, so let me go ahead and count for the cash stuffing portion, and I will admit that it is much larger than normal for a couple of reasons. One, I did get a bonus at work, so this month our income based on last month's income is going to be significantly higher than it normally is. Definitely grateful for that. And then also because one of the weeks this month we're going to be traveling, that I'm still going to do like a partial cash stuffing leading up to that week, but I'm not going to be recording like the mini Mondays and my debt binder and stuff while we're like ahead of time. I'm just going to take the week off and not like worry about filming ahead of time to post videos. So I'm just going to basically do the unstuffing and cash stuffing for that last week of March and not going to do any of the other videos. So all the debt binder and travel binder and savings with friends and all the other things that I normally do, I'm going to, instead of 4 weeks, I'm putting the money only over 3 weeks, so it's extra money. So still the same amount of money I would have if it was 4 weeks, but it's just condensed into 3 weeks. So it's going to be a little bit different this month, but so we got 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 3,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, or 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. So it should be, even though I counted weirdly, $4,120. So again, it's more than it normally would be, for a couple reasons, but I'm very grateful for getting a bonus at work, and having this extra money, especially with everything that's going on. Thankfully, you know, we don't have to travel for everything that's going on with DJ's brother, but just everything's all kind of up in the air right now, or just wonky and stuff. So yeah. So for the things that we are cash stuffing, for dates, we did not go out on a date. So we are gonna take out $25 that we did not spend from last week and to roll over the $50, and then I'm gonna add in $25 for this upcoming week. So we still have $75. And with everything going on with DJ's brother, I'm not sure that we're gonna go out on too many dates this next several weeks, but we might do a little extra eating out. So some of the money from date night might end up helping with, because I cooked. We didn't end up ordering out or going out or anything this last week, but I could see us being tired or doing whatever that we eat out or order in a little bit more, but more likely we'll probably end up going over to DJ's parents' house more often, and then they'll feed us. So I don't know, but we kind of are giving ourselves grace this month that if we are just not feeling like cooking and we decide to order out or whatever, that we're okay with that. So so for eating out, again, did not eat out this week, so we are going to take out the $60 that we didn't spend. It's $100 as our rollover cap, and then I'm going to add in $60 for this upcoming week. So again, we still have $160. Gas, I'm going to add in $40. If I end up having to go over to his parents' house a little bit more often on my own this month, then I might end up refilling the gas this month, when normally, because I just refilled it last month, so normally I only have to fill my gas tank up like every 2 to 3 months, but there's always a chance if I have to go over there more often where I drive over separately than him, or I go over without him, that I'll use up more gas and might need to refill a little faster. But again, cutting ourselves some grace and slack and stuff. So groceries, we had 50, 70, 95, 96, 97, 98. So we are gonna take 23. We only roll over 75, and then we're gonna add in $80 for this coming week. So we got 100, 20, 40, 55. My food, I did not go into the office this week with everything going on. I'm working from home probably most days for the rest of this month while everything's going on with DJ's brother. And so I don't know, for the few days I go into the office, I'll probably just bring my own lunch. So hopefully we'll have money that we're gonna not spend. So taking that 15 out, and I'll put 15 in for this coming week just in case I need it. Spending, we had this one, we don't take anything in and out, but I'm just adding in $10. So we have 50, 60, 75, 76. And then I mentioned earlier with the changeover to the new dashboards, I did not create one for buffer. And part of the reason is now that I'm kind of keeping a buffer in each of the variable expense categories for the most part, the ones that I'm more likely to go over on. I haven't really been spending out of the buffer and needing it, so I kind of feel like it doesn't really make sense. So I'm going to take the $51 that we had in there, and I'm going to set this with the rest of the money. And then just got a couple other categories, a few extra new ones that we haven't been stuffing. So for home projects, I mentioned last week that we finished stuffing for the retaining wall. Yay! Obviously it's still in here because we haven't spent it all yet, but it'll probably be depleted within the next like 2 months, or maybe not all the way depleted, but majority of the money will be spent within the next couple months, as the retaining wall work actually gets done. So now basically moving forward, the money that we're putting in is just general, like starting to save for the next home project, which will probably be like a much smaller project, hopefully, knock on wood. So we are gonna add 125 in here for this week. So we got 10,000, 20,000, 21, 22,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and 75. So $22,575. And then now that the retaining wall has been paid for or saved up for, we are gonna be able to start putting money back into a couple other categories, one of which is starting to save to eventually have to replace our roof. When we started doing this before, I had said it was a brand new roof when we bought the house in 2019. So we probably still have like a good 10 to hopefully 15 years before we need to replace it. But I figure if we can set aside like $100 a month, we'll hopefully have enough money to replace it when we need to and not have to do a big home projects savings. And then in that binder, in our longer term sinking funds binder, I also get to start putting money towards new car, and this is basically, it could be a new car, but it hopefully more likely will be a just used new to us car. And I don't know, depending on how long my vehicle lasts for, or when it makes sense to get a new one, if I'll have saved enough to pay it in full. Most likely I'll still have to get a loan of some kind, but I figure this way I've saved, at least part of the payment, or part of the cost, so I won't have to get as much of a loan. So we are gonna add in $125 in, so we got just 125 in here now. Basically the amount I came up with is DJ's car loan was like $450 something when we had a car loan for his car. So I just rounded it up to $500 a month, and figuring hopefully if we get a new car, or whenever I get a new car to replace my car, that it would be no more than $500 a month for the monthly payment. So by putting $500 a month aside, if it switches to being a car payment, we already know we can afford the $500 a month. But again, it'll help us have to take out a smaller loan. And then this month, I mentioned a couple videos ago, I can't remember which video, that I'm having some issues with my laptop, my MacBook, and I don't think it's going to be fixable. It's kind of getting worse. So I am going to go ahead and order a new computer, a new MacBook. So since I had some extra money from the bonus, I am going to, and I'm gonna actually order it soon, probably even maybe today. So I'm gonna put the extra money that I need between this week and next week to cover it, so that way when I do my unstuffing next week, I should be able to cover it. It'll be kind of wonky, but do it. So I'm gonna add in $400. So we got 100, 200, 300, 400. And technically, like, my whole all the money that we're stuffing for this whole month is already in my checking account, so it's not like, you know, I'm buying something I don't already have the money for. So we got 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 100. So 1,100. Yeah, I originally was just gonna get I think it was that, because I have an M1 MacBook Air, which was like the MacBook that came out in 2000, I think. And I think they were up to the M3, but they like literally just this week announced the M4. And so I was gonna get the M3 figuring it would be a little bit cheaper, but they actually lowered the price for the M4, brand new. So I was like, you know, might as well just get the brand new one, and it'll be faster, and, you know, it'll stay, you know, last longer and stuff, versus getting one that's already a year old, even if it's brand new and not like a refurbished one or something. So I was like, I'll just get the newest model. So for Mini Monday, because we're only going to do 3 weeks of Mini Monday instead of 4, I am putting $55 into Mini Monday. And then for our savings with friends, same thing. We're only going to do 3 weeks, so I'm going to do 95 in here. Our debt binder is gonna get $334, because again, we're doing 3 weeks instead of 4 weeks, but also now that we aren't paying for the retaining wall, I can put extra money towards debt, which is really nice. So 300, 20, 32, 34. And then we're also gonna take this money. So we got 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 65, 71, 2, 3, 4. So 174 additional money to put towards the mortgage, so yay. And then also I added Court from Cash Countess. Court gave me this Kit Kat charm when she sent me some Happy Mail, and added it in here. And then in our travel binder, same thing, doing only 3 weeks instead of 4, so we're gonna do 135. And then everything else should go into our longer term savings challenge binder. So we got 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 60, 85, 92, 94, 95, 96. So $2,596. And I will share the surprise that with my bonus, by the end of the month, I will be able to fully fund our Roth IRAs, which feels really weird. I feel kind of strange about this. Like, our goal is to fund these as quickly as possible at the beginning of the year, and the bonus always helps us reach the goal faster. It's the first time I think we're hitting it in March. Usually it's like we're most of the way in March, and then we get the rest of it in like April, or like by the summer. So ecstatic that we get to fully fund this, but like it feels weird because I'm like, I told Eva the other day, I was like, I'm gonna finish your periodically I like to save money challenge in like March. I feel kind of bad because I love her game and stuff, but so yeah, so that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.